everyone. It'll just be a second while I fix some things. I changed layouts over yesterday. So things are different and I'm getting used to them. But how is everybody? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. I have my collection of beverages. And I have no idea how loud things are currently. So, without further ado, we are going to try to launch the ship, or at least build it today. Yeah, that's what we're doing. No real hard stops today, but, I mean, we'll see what's going on. Just a second, though. Alright. Well, that's done. Perfect. So, yeah, let's get started. I don't know about you guys, but I am absolutely exhausted today. There we go. It's like, why is this not going? Alright. Perfect. So we're loading up. I remember the last thing that happened being a tribal raid that got into an area that it was not supposed to. Hold up one second, actually. Just trying to figure out where that whirring is coming from. No idea if you guys can hear it. Okay. So I think I still have a fair amount of, yeah, I was gonna say I should have pretty much everyone still drafted without animals attacking. Yeah, okay. So we really just need to get everybody undrafted and get Skinner and Maximum Bad tended. So let's get them released first. And then we'll do Bishop. As I recall, Lefego was not very good, and Babacha is unwaveringly loyal. So, yeah. Let's just get everybody undrafted. Lasgrew, it looks bad. Lasgrew, hi, welcome in. It's not as bad as it looks. So, take that for what it's worth. We have all of the polar bears, pretty much doing okay. We have all of our pawns doing okay. We have a bunch of tribals that snuck in through the side door. And we're not taking pretty much any of them. I'm more concerned with having these guys having not been tended. So let's manually get... Oh, Bishop's still drafted, that would be why. Let's get these guys tended. It's Maximum Bad, and then I think Thinker is our other main doctor, and then Skinner and Maximum Bad are going to be the ones that need tending of ours, and I guess Rocks. So... But yeah, I'm hoping to be able to at least get this ship built today and start some of that process. And let's get, alright, Boomrat 5 died. Skinner. What's Bishop doing? Is he still tending? Tending to Polar Bear 1. Thinker. Would you tend to Skinner? Maximum bad. Let's get. Yep, there we go. Polar Bear 6 has an infection. Or Polar Bear 5. It was Polar Bear 5. Yes. But we allow Polar Bear 5 to have the good medicine. Yeah, it looks like all the animals are gonna make it out of that, which is great, because they definitely were the ones that made that possible. So... medical emergency on Corallo? Really? Oh, I probably should have kept one of those Unwaveringly Loyals to give him a lung. We might still have one around, actually, because we harvested one from him, and then I think we have a spare. I don't remember, and I'm not seeing it. Let's find it. Not lunch. One track mind today. We do have a lung. Let's check that he's the only one that needs it first off. Where are you? Hi, Phantom. Welcome in. How are you today? I hope you're well. I hope you're more awake than I am. I think it's still, like, quite apparent that, I am half asleep. Yeah, it looks like we do just need the one lung, assuming that our prisoners don't just die. Is that going down? 59. It is. Maybe that'll deal with itself. It did. How great. I love how she comes in and just cleans and sees Bracco lying there. Absolutely, absolutely incapacitated. Yeah, 2 big coffees, yeah. I'm on my first caffeinated beverage of the day. So. Alright. Can I get somebody working on specifically the door? I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna do a predator check. We have 1 red fox, and that's it. We do have... I was gonna say, I thought we had a defoliator. And we do. So let's get everybody on Area 1, as that will allow for the 3rd set of walls for breachers with more space. You're only running off 4 hours of sleep. I'm about the same. About the same. I mentioned in the Discord, but I rearranged my office / streaming room today, or well, I mean, also today, but last night, and I was putting together a bunch of VESA monitor mounts, because I got 2 new monitors, and a tower mount, so, you know, just changing things up a little bit. Watch, why are you so upset? Observed corpse. Yeah, well, is someone working on cremating them? They are. Let's copy these bills to get them, copy the bills, and then paste the bills, to get them put away, burned faster. Yeah, my Monday, Tuesday is my traditional weekend now, and I will be working on cord management. So, very, very exciting stuff. It's a mess back there. Alright, who's awake? Chips Gray, you are awake. You are going to deal with corpses. Same for you, Herbie. Okay. We need them all gone and dealt with. Trade with Inwood. We could use uranium and a bionic leg, but actually those skill trainers aren't bad either. We'll do that, because I think we can make 44 clubs. I just need to remember which. It's this one that makes clubs, the smithy. And it could have been, it could be, can be, any quality. Yeah, it can. Details. Just do it 50 times, drop it on the floor, don't use plasteel, jade, or uranium because those are things that we need. Okay, and then turn that on, turn that off. Who crafts the best? Let's get, who crafts at least a little bit and doesn't really do anything else. Let's get Muffin on that. Or Smurf. I mean, sure, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter as long as they get made. Alright, interior walls have been completely filled back in. We'll need auto doors at some point soon before ship launch. At least I hope. But that needs to be... No, that was right. That was right. Okay. Sure, a door can be there, I guess. Might as well have it there. I know I'm on super low speed for this right now. That is somewhat intentional. Hoping to make up time once I've decided, or once we've gotten maces made. Maces? Jeez. Clubs. We're gonna offset these doors very slightly. We might be in for more chill vibes today than I thought. Okay. I missed one slot. Or one tile. Happy enough despite the solar flare. We do have paste in theory. Alright, that's getting filled. Alright, so these are all the ones getting auto doors. I think I need to wait at least until after the solar flare. So that's an unfinished bionic leg worked on by Bishop. And that's just an advanced component. Okay, so once we get power back, hey, plasteel. Is that in a zone? It is. Gargamel, let's get... Oh, the lab was on it. I love hauling animals. I know they're super inefficient, but I do love them. Caravan. Hey, it's Adam spawn. Let's get Welch to trade with them. Really? Okay, there we go. Yeah, okay. That needs to be somewhat expanded then. Area 1 to actually... Okay. We have a boom rat. I want to keep it though. Do I buy components? I think I should. I think we also have enough steel or silver where it makes total sense to do so. So we're going to. And then they don't have Luciferium. I would like to buy some soon. And then they've got books. They have a recreational book, which honestly, at this point, that's the only thing that we need. Nobody's got their eyeballs damaged or removed. Wow, is that it? Oh, Dante. Our polar bear has been named. Let's get their advanced components too. And why not Glitter World? We can afford it. Wow, that was a wild statement. I'm not used to that. Alright. I'll get them to haul that inside, and then, yeah, that didn't get fixed, so let's fix that now. Okay, perfect. Absolutely perfect. I was trying to update the tags. They still had all of my SDM everything, and I was hoping that there was like a ship launch tag. There's not even a little bit. Apparently you can only use the pre-made ones on Twitch. They are not like hashtags where you can make your own. We said, where did those, I bet those components went to something else. Let's see if I can make an auto door all the same. I can. Let's just go through while we're paused. Yeah, let's make a sandstone auto door. We'll have to like hidden conduit for it. That's alright. Oh no! You got raided? Well, I hope it turns out okay. That sucks. I hate it when that happens though. When you're like watching somebody and you're also playing, and it's like, oh, that's unfortunate that the person I'm watching is getting raided, and then you're like, oh no, it's me. It's me getting raided. Also, I saw your, well, obviously you know because I responded in the Discord. There was you posted about Bernie. I go back to that transport pod. That's right here, right? Yeah. Bernie. He's actually not bad despite being a pyro. Okay. Let's see. So we've got the third set of walls being built. Everybody's mood is decently happy. If not happy outright. Oh, he's still healing up. Before he goes back. Oh, you're gonna release him for some goodwill or something. So we have... Oh, right, we need to do the hidden conduit for the auto doors. I think we can just do that to save a little bit on the resource. And then we can do... Nope, not quite there. We can do there. I haven't put any doors there. I probably should. Probably should. And then let's do that. And then that. Okay. Oh, joke's on me. We're already on 3 times speed. I'm just not. I'm just used to more. Maxman Bad, you are fire starting. Can the polar bears put out fires? Apparently they cannot. That is unfortunate. They're not like mechs. Because I think the mechs can. Okay, so that's probably all of the sandstone that we have. We should get more. Where is more sandstone, specifically? Looks like kind of useless places for me. Skinner, hurry, please. Good job. Because that's all granite. Not a person raid, but manhunter rats. Wait till the disease takes them, yeah. Indeed. Alright, maximum bad, jeez. Can someone come up here? Jeez. Are you done with your fire starting spree, please? It's too dry for this. Rival when you wake up. Oh, rival when you wake up. Repair the column. Actually do it now. Just do it now. Shoot frenzy on Bishop. That's good. Are we due for a raid? Potentially. Potentially. Alright, let's check in. You need more draining. And I guess we don't necessarily care about those. Yeah, I guess the last two are just ones that we don't really care about for any of these animals. Because I don't really want them, especially Dante, I don't want attacking. It looks like I've got a polar bear that needs to be sterilized. No, we've done it in the nick of time. Okay, the pregnant one's the only one that's not sterilized. So we're gonna actually, I am gonna do the odd numbers, or the even numbers, but you know, every other polar bear is gonna be required to go into battle. So, and the labs can be spared. Sorry, really tired today, guys. I apologize. I'm not my normal first stream bubbly self. It's just gonna be kind of quiet, kind of chill. The chillest ship launch, hopefully. So, I would like to get all of the body parts set up today. That's the other thing. So it's like ship launch and fixing bodies. Those are the main things that I think are important today. Oh, right, we were gonna give the polar bear the named polar bear a room. We may still. There's time. There's time. Alright, need warm clothes. On 6 of our colonists, well, none of them are wearing shirts. Right? Yeah, none of them are wearing shirts. I mean, I guess the flak vests kind of count as a shirt. You know what, we should just copy the bill. Unpause. And also, let's look at that. Unpause at 5. Let's unpause at 10. If we're counting equipped. That's another wrong pill. There we go. There we go. Unpause. Okay. Better. Improvement. First on Tumbleweed, yeah. Hi, Tumbleweed. Welcome in. Are you confused that, why are you confused? I guess. think we risk 4x now? Like, a part of me is like, yeah, we really should, but also it seems like everything bad happens to me at 4x. So, I don't know, right? Visitor, probably trading. Oh, it's chat is lagging. Well, I mean, considering that it used to take literally hours or would never get redeemed at all, I can't necessarily say. I think it's just, it's chill. You know. Alright, so they have packaged survival meals and components. We have the silver, and we also have things to sell them. I think. Yes, we have things to sell them. We just want to get out of... Get in the black a little bit. How can we do that? Oh, hey, we've got one bionic leg done. So, I think we can start that. I think it's probably worth it to get one of the reinforced barrels as well. Just one. So let's sell them, I guess, some yayo. Probably close to 15. Just to soften it, just a little bit. And then it looks like they will take cloth. So let's do, I don't know, say 150 cloth, because we're pretty much only using it for medicine. Maybe that was not... There we go. Let's see what minus 500 does. Okay. That's much more palatable. Okay. Excuse me, the allergies are just... they're bad. There's pollen everywhere. And it's just... it's the worst. I don't even live in an area that, like, turns your car green with pollen anymore. It's, those days are behind me for now. Are you ours? No, you are not ours. Oh, someone needs to repair that immediately. Absolutely immediately. Okay, so Bishop, are you working on that? Is that who? Yeah. Bishop, get over here and finish that. And then we're gonna see who we want to give. What are you working? You're working on a bionic leg. Okay. Thought I saw when we were trading. We have one. Okay, it's right there. We're gonna give it to somebody who's absolutely missing a leg first, if we have any remaining. Left leg cut off. Yes, it is Herbie. Oh yeah, I mean, it's brutal. And I live in an older, for the US, for the Midwest of Midwestern portion of the United States. I live in an older house, and so it is very hard to heat and cool. In in the winter, I had ice on the inside of my windows. Super cool. Super cool. Hey, relationship with someone visiting, I suppose, but I don't care. Okay. Why? Oh, right, you are. Yeah, on the inside of the glass. So, it's, yeah. It was something. Yeah, one winter, when I was moving out in an apartment, I had a roommate move out a couple of days after I did, and he did turn off the heat to the apartment. It was a second floor apartment, but it got so cold in between when I moved out and came back to clean, which was maybe like 2 weeks, that I think you guys maybe know where this is going. A lot of the water in the apartment froze in the pipes. Nothing burst, luckily, but the toilet bowl did freeze. All the water in the toilet bowl froze. And I think the tank was in the process of freezing. It was only partially frozen. That was, yeah, it gets very cold where I live. All right. Okay. Yeah, the burst pipes are a headache, I know. I am so grateful that I haven't dealt with them recently. I thought my that outdoor spigot burst this year at the new house, I thought, but it didn't. It didn't. So that was instead it was my water heater that was leaking pipes. That had a leaking pipe. So all sorts of things. So, okay. Sorry, somebody drove by. Raid, they should be tribals. Yes, they are tribals. They are attacking immediately. That's a lot of tribals. 41. Alright, let's get everybody on. Let's get the, I guess, we're thinking walls 1. I'm thinking walls 1. And let's get the animals on inside. And I saw another animal needed to be trained. Let's get everybody drafted, and we're gonna use this to kind of prepare for some, really, did I, for like managing where everybody goes and when. They would go for the orbital trade beacon. I hope Cobra 1 gets inside in time. They're gonna go for my turrets. The turrets. We finished all of the inner walls, right? Yeah, we did. Okay. Okay, good. Chips Gray, why don't you? Yeah. That was a large explosion. Why would you go for that? Why? Why? Alright, splinter off. No, not my Cobra! Oh, god damn it. Medical treatment needed on rival. Alright, everybody come over here. See, I knew that having a set of doors in the hospital was gonna be not a good idea. But, like, also, it was a great idea for a while. Death Cobra 1, unfortunate. Alright, we've got 3 down, and it's just so crowded in there I can't even see. And I'm afraid... yeah, I mean the polar bears are gonna go nuts. Thank God for polar bears. Alright, we are, wow, really getting our asses kicked by tribals. Alright, so we're gonna have to no longer have a door in here. How close to death are some of these guys? 23 hours, 6 hours. Okay. Oh wow, it's getting worse. I can't even tell who all's like alive at this point. Just hear Labs not having a good time. And the polar bear. Need doctor. Okay. Alright. We're gonna load that up again. That's probably right before. That's probably a decent spot. Alright. So... yeah, let's go ahead and just... deconstruct those, uninstall that, and then we'll get 2 sections of wall to fill that in. Hi, Vicky. Yeah, I agree with you. I've also stopped training my polar bears for combat because I want to launch one into space because I think it's funny. I also really like polar bears, so and they're just so large that they get in the way. I'm thinking about having a handful of them follow when they're doing field work, though. If only... oh, that's a worse raid. That's like way worse. And we have a hole in our walls right now. Rival, you need to work on that. Oh, and we're missing... oh, perfect. I love this. What do I have enough of? I guess we've got marble that we can make this out of. Great. Absolutely amazing. They are attacking immediately. Oh, they're water mechs. Cool, so cool. Are you done with that yet? Not even close. Guys, we're so screwed. We're so screwed. Yep, this is gonna be a real bad time. Oh my god. Oh god. Nope, you do not. Nope, nope. You're gonna get shot when you do this. Oh, thank god for that EMP IED. Everybody else, I don't know why I'm not doing this now, or didn't do this before. Right, nope, nope, you stay not drafted, you finish that. They are hitting every IED, which is great, okay. Alright, good. Okay, let's do some arranging here. Bishop, you stay back over there. Herbie, you're also over here. I have none of those prisoners set to be converted. Gargamel, can you just like not stand literally in the doorway? Rocks, Muffin, Thinker. Okay. How many mechs even came? I don't even know. I should have checked. I wish I would have. Maybe it probably won't tell me. Okay. Cool. Hey, we're gonna get a lot of components though. Okay, mood is still okay. Rival, get over here now. You're good to do that. You're gonna swap places with Muffin. There we go. Because you've got an EMP launcher. Where are you going, Polar Bear 8? I guess that's an acceptable place for you to go. We do have that hole. Oh, why? Wait. You need to be... That was the wrong section. Polar Bear 8. What are you doing? Fleeing. Ah. Why, though? Okay, let's get, you guys to head down here. Right there, actually. Polar Bear 8's gonna die. Okay. You guys are all gonna go right there. So we can shoot. What, that's a Lancer? Yeah. Alright. Perfect. Get down here. Go for the pikeman. The corner. Thinker, you go with them. Okay. Alright, you guys get behind. There we go. Thinker, come on. Oh, hello. Did not see that guy. Okay. Nobody's that hurt from that. Good job. Get back inside. Minor break on rival. Okay, you're gonna get undrafted. Alright, so we've got 1 pikeman, 2 pikemen, 3 pikemen, and a Lancer left from that. Is anybody else kind of upset? No, not really. You're shooting at turrets. Where are the other ones? So there was one that's moving, I guess it's up there, shooting at another turret. Course. The downside of turrets is that they are targets and they are not gonna have them filter into the door. Rival, where did you go? Do a rest until healed for me. Okay, nobody else is getting that upset. We should probably undraft. Oh, never mind. I say we should probably undraft them. But it looks like one of the pikemen is coming in. It was. I think we can. They should be on super inside walls anyway. Let's double check that that is where I want it to be. It is. Okay, they're still drafted. He may come in. I hope that pikeman does. Really? Skinner. Can you not... Is that not pathable because of the corpse pile-up? Oh, it sure is. Okay. Well, let's just go ahead and undraft everybody then. They're on the right zone. Now he's going for it. Alright, get over here. Took too long. Yeah, they seem really confused. All the ones to the north are going for turrets, but this one was bizarre. He kept kind of going up and over, but never never going past past in terms of the base. And that actually was a different one, maybe. Let's get everybody undrafted though. And then we're going to allow one little teeny tiny section just to get animals to be able to haul. Let's make sure everybody's undrafted. You can go. Okay. Of course. Right as I'm doing that. Duke Whiskey, you are right there. So you can melee attack that guy. Rival, get in here and then take a shot. Okay. Alright, the Lancer's also on his way in. Let's make sure everybody's drafted. And then going here. There we go. Alright, that one's dead. They were water mechs. Maybe they're just a little, you know, confused still. You guys just melee at this point. Nice. Alright, is that all of... Nope, there's one more pikeman from that hive raid. Let's absolutely double check. Yes, that is all of them. Okay. Okay, go deal with that. And then let's make sure that these guys are getting recruited. Okay. Okay. Let's allow everything while we're at it. Exotic goods trader on a ship. Alright. How many, well, this might be able to tell me. I was gonna ask, how many, clubs have we made? And I'm not sure if this will tell me. We're super behind on component production. So let's buy maybe just 10 into advanced. And then I forget what I needed them for specifically right now, but it's something. I don't care about any of those. Medical wouldn't be bad, but we're about to get a bunch anyway. I think that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. How many clubs do we have? We've done it. Okay, so let's check out our quest. Trade with Inwood. Okay. Where is it? I probably should have checked that beforehand. Oh, that's not that far. Okay, so let's go. Let's get back to that. Let's send our caravan. Yeah, that's fine. And we're going to send Herbie, Gargamel, and I guess Welch. Let's also send Smurf if we're doing that. And then we will not bring any animals. We have to remember all of the clubs. Because I totally didn't send a caravan without without the thing that I needed to sell last run. It looks like we will need to bring animals. So let's do Polar Bear 1 and 2. Can they not... Did they not increase my caravan mass? They did not. That's weird, right? Right? Okay. I guess we'll send an additional colonist. Or two. Let's send Corallo as well. I think that's gonna be fine. Is there anything else that I want to try to sell? We're approaching encumbered. Let's bring all of our trash. Suppose I should start just making transport pods and just dropping this shit. That would be a better plan. Alright, that's enough. Travel supplies, sure, auto select. Hi Muffin, it's good. I'm still getting used to it. But it's a little weird. I'm not sure exactly where to look. No Glitter World. Alright. That's fine. Yeah. What? Okay. I feel like the lighting's better, but I feel like other things are off compared to Friday. I think that's more what I'm noticing. Also, the cord management is absolute garbage. That's definitely part of it. Because I just look like I've never been one who excels at cord management, but this is... Oh, what? I didn't know that cobras could have heart attacks. Where is our cobra? I mean, it's an old cobra. It's a 22-year-old cobra. We should I should have you over sometime this week, and you can help me out with that, because man, treatment failed on our cobra. Ooh, cobra died. I mean, she had a good life. Do I have more jade? I do. I have 85 jade. Is that enough? I need to make a jade sarcophagus. 60. That is enough. Okay. Who can? Oh, the rifle. You're still here. There we go. Maybe Tuesday after work for you, because I'll be off. Or I suppose tomorrow. We've got an ad that's gonna start in 3 minutes. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna stand up. The caravan has run out of food. Where exactly are they? They did not make it far. They should be able to forage just fine, though. Okay. Alright. I did... Well, I think I texted you, Muffin. I did stay up until... Gosh, 2 or so? To get all of the vase mounts and the tower mount and everything done. Yeah, way too late. Yeah. Especially given that I think Big Dog got up at like maybe 6 and was like, "Mother, I demand nourishment." And I was like, "Buddy, I don't give a shit what you want. I want to sleep." But I got up and fed him. Let's get you guys on Area 1 so you can be shredding mechs and hauling in components. Okay. They're approaching from multiple angles. And some of our best shooters are not here. They want to use sappers and tunnels. Alright, so we've got 18 there. We've got 17 there. It's too many. Okay. Let's just get you guys inside about here. Especially because Muffin is leading them right to a hole. Let's check for one thing real quick. Okay, good. Alright, well, they set off that. Okay, so let's get, let's move you. Okay, let's get, we'll split one melee on with either, and then the shooters in this. Yeah, there we go. Alright, you four are drafted. Get over here. And then you guys, they're probably gonna go up there. Alright, Chips Gray, grab that. Yep. And we're gonna do cover behind the sarcophagus. Rival, I said cover behind the sarcophagus. Okay. Take a step back. Oh. Alright, oh, Rival just totally died. Oh, wow. Obliterated Rival's brain into a fine mist. We may have to start this one over as well. We'll see if we can make it. I don't think we need to split. I think we need to get you guys truly melee blocking. And the ad's actually going now. Death Labrador Retriever 3. Medical treatment needed on maximum bad. Got it. Okay, now they've broken through. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to start this one over too. Because the caravan, I could have chosen a better time for that. I should have checked to see when our next raid was. That might be good. That might be fine. Might be right before the caravan. That's what we need to be doing. No, that's still with the caravan. Do I go back further or do I try it? I think we try it. And I think we get everybody on Area 1 faster. Don't be on Sloth. That actually has a problem with it. Okay. It would be really cool if Cassandra decides this time not to do a raid. I would be very appreciative. I don't think she's gonna be that nice to me though. I think she's kind of mean to me. I was gonna do something on the ad break, but I think we're now... Oh man, it just keeps getting worse. Several separate groups of the mech hives and transport pods. And we don't have any of the traps rebuilt. Oof. And we've got all centipedes. Right? Yeah. I mean, we might actually be able to handle this one a little bit better. Let's get you guys on walls. Prisoner, berserk. And send rocks in there if we need to. I want to say she's tough. Trade caravan is running to food. Yes, yes. I think we can probably watch. I'm gonna undraft them, and then the mechs are gonna choose to attack. Buck self-tamed. Alright, alright, there we go. That's what we're waiting for. There we go. We really need to clean up in there. Okay, one down, or one stunned, two stunned. Oh, that just sounded bad. Alright, Muffin, come on, we need extra firepower. Colonist needs rescue, yeah, I bet. But you're not that hurt? Yeah, you're not that hurt. You just need another bionic leg. Alright, Rox has been hurt. Sounds like a laser tag battle in there. Just absolutely nuts. So Muffin's the best doctor. Well, I guess Bishop's actually the best doctor. He's still up. Muffin, when are you gonna die? 6 hours. Well, I sure hope that we manage to defeat these guys in 6 hours. I'm not super hopeful. Bishop, why don't you pick up the uranium mace? Rival, you've got EMP grenades. That's actually kind of useful, especially given the fact that Rox is down. Alright, so you've got a uranium mace now. Melee attack. Yeah, there we go. Shit, that's our best bullet rare. Oh no, Dante's our best bullet rare. Right. We did get a named one. Fire foam, okay. Oh wow, this is getting worse. We have 2 pawns up. How many blasters do we still have? I think I need to go back from before the caravan. We can't send that yet. Yeah, okay. So the caravan, I think that one would be the save point for it. Yeah. Okay. So let's get you guys on. Actually, area 1 is fine. Okay. we'll start there. And then we know not to send anyone on a caravan. Everybody should be back from the ad. I'm gonna just step away for a second. I should have done this on the ad. I know, I apologize. But I'm not gonna actually leave. I'm just gonna grab one thing. I realize I've forgotten to take my meds today. And I'd like to do that right now, before it's too late. So, I will be right back. I'm already 1x. Well, I'm not even gonna put up BRB, so hold on one second though. Hi, the red aggro. Yeah, self-care is important. I agree. So, what do we have to trade? I do not want goats. Not even a little bit. Neutroamine, we don't have any, and I would like to continue / begin to make drugs. So we'll probably grab, I don't know, probably like 100 units of that. I'm tempted to do these components. Tempted to buy some Glitter World medicine. Psychite we can be making ourselves. Let's do 10 units of yayo to sell. They don't have any luciferium. I don't think we need a heart. Hey, because we went back so far in time, our cobra's gonna still be alive. I don't think I can do a transplant, a heart transplant on a cobra. Could you imagine a cobra with a human heart, though? Like, there's just no way. Okay. So, looks like the mechs need to be shredded. So let's get you guys on that. Yeah, the huge I mean, that's, I know, like, biologically it would not be possible, but to me I was just imagining, like, you know, the skinny cobra body and then just, like, the outline of an anatomical human heart. So, I thought you would find that funny. As funny as I did. Okay, unforbid all of that. Good, we're shredding mechs. We're on the right zones. We have another defoliator that will barely get to us. Would be like an Eldritch Horror. I mean, it would. I like Eldritch Horror type things though. One of my favorite memes right now is ones where they make biblically correct angels or whatever. There was a really funny one that I saw that was like a Roomba. I have the picture somewhere. I'm gonna post it in Discord because it's really funny to me. It's like really funny. I think they even named it something amusing as well. You just played for the Cult of the Lamb. I haven't finished that game, but I do own it. I think just for the Switch. It is very good. You know, I'll find it later because I don't. It's not where I thought I was. Where I thought it was. So I'll do it later. Alright, Smurf's kind of upset. Why? Recreation deprived. And you're also still mad about the fact that you have a bionic stomach that you came with because you came from an ancient danger. Things are plugging away. Good. This is before the buck self-tames, right? Yeah. Hopefully that does not happen again. Slept in the cold. Oh, let's fix that. Oh, we already did fix the hospital. More tribes people. At least they're all kind of coming from one area this time. Sorry, I had to do. Oh no, it's the wrong hunt. Oh no, it's the same huntsman. All right, well, let's get animals inside the proper zones. Let's get you guys there. Let's get you guys there. We're probably close to raid cap, or maybe we're not. I don't remember. Yeah, we're only about halfway there, I think. So yeah, threat points used was 2,384, and I think the max is like, yeah. Oh yeah, Tumbleweed, you got it. You've got the right idea. You know what's happening. This is probably, I don't know, the 4th or 5th huntsman we've had this playthrough. The max is 12,500. Okay, I had obviously no idea. Let's get Muffin hauling that. And then let's get you guys drafted. Where exactly are you? Okay, you are right there. Perfect. Okay, you don't need to be there though. Herbie, you also shouldn't be there. Chips Gray, go there. Skinner, perfect. They're going to, no they're not. Okay, good, we did get that done. Perfect. Bishop, you're gonna hang out there. Welch, Smurf. Okay. Rival, Maximum Bad. Okay, what? Okay, that's actually a really awesome way for you guys to be going. Assuming that you don't actually break down that one marble chunk of wall. Duke Whiskey, are you not? Who's... Oh, it's Muffin. Alright, Muffin, you go there. She's going for that. Bishop, you're gonna go be undrafted and you're actually gonna do walls and you're... Fine, it doesn't matter. We're gonna watch you. Oh shit. I'm so upset about that. There's a lot of really valuable crap in there. Yeah, no path. That's about what I thought. Hate this. And they're all pretty close. I guess we have no choice but to Just make it work. Alright, Bishop, you are also drafted, but you're gonna go in that back corner. Medical treatment needed on maximum bad. Okay. We could probably figure out a way to basically melee block here as well. Just, it won't be as effective given a lot of the other things. Yeah, start like that first. Anchor, get go here. Oh, thank you for the lurk, Clayborn. Oh, it's 10,000. Yeah, I don't know. Smurf's down. Herbie? Oh no. Well, that's a problem. I can't remember. You cooked in big plants and you were pretty. I mean, Rocks, why don't you... Alright, they're fleeing. Did we get a huntsman in there though? Is he dead? I don't see him in the group fleeing. Let's make sure that's all of them though. Yeah. Okay, let's first off allow everything and then undraft. Muffalo, are you decent, greedy, slothful, tough, also unwaveringly loyal? I don't know. Do I need any, like... Can you harvest a stomach? No, that's a bummer. Because Smurf has just been so unhappy about the fact that he has a bionic stomach. We already have a lung. So I don't need to harvest another one. Left kidney, that will heal. Okay. Cool. Let's do that. Let's try to find a huntsman real quick for the memes. Great. Alright. Perfect. And then Smurf's already in. He's getting tended. Maximum bad is not resting. Let's get you resting. And then Gargamel, you're about to be resting. Duke Whiskey. Let's get you also resting until healed. Is someone tending to the polar bear? Yeah. Okay, Narwhal, quick sleeping psychopath. You could be interesting. We could really make our wealth absolutely skyrocket by creating human leather dusters and cowboy hats. So let's try to get you... It was Narwhal, right? Yep. Narwhal. Sam is unwaveringly loyal. Those are all the... Yeah. Cobra are... Alright, our Cobra is still having a heart attack. They are quite old. Where is the Cobra? Cobra. There you are. Okay. Thinker, what are you doing? Harvesting rice. Cobra 1 in pain. No, you're gonna tend to the Cobra, in fact. If it ever decides to go to a... There you are. It went into Smurf's bedroom to die. Alright, rescue. Polar Bear 2, are you super injured? Super injured? No immediate danger. Okay, that's what we like to see. Okay. Great. Herbie was married to somebody. Oh, Filthy Muffin, that too. Bishop, what are you doing? Why don't you tend to the cobra? And don't fail this time. Good job. Oh, treatment success. Died anyway? Oh, well, the cobra's left kidney was destroyed. I suppose I could have checked to see if the heart attack was fatal or not. Well. Okay, minor break, yeah. I bet everybody's pretty upset. There are a lot of corpses in here. Bishop, go attend to Duke. Muffin, tend to Maximum Bad. That should be everybody's. Gargamel also needs to be tended. And you're right there. Tend. Okay, fully tended, fully tended, fully tended, and... Oh, I forgot that Smurf was frail. Alright, I know we're still gonna have to relocate those graves, but... But for now, dead bodies everywhere, yeah. I mean, we only had, what, like 34 tribals raid? Hey, but now we can do that quest. That's exciting. And we only had one person die. Because her brain was destroyed. Yeah. Okay, what are you doing? Harvesting rice. Cleaning dirt. No, you're burning bodies. Area 1. Go binge. Go juice binge. There we go. Yeah, that's kind of a problem. Polar Bear 7's up. That's good. Muffin, can I get you working on that? Oh, why are we still making cochlear implants? Overdose. Gargamel, is that a serious overdose? No, that's good. Okay. Oh, days, okay. Oh, the way that I thought that was a death. Masterwork, though. Masterwork cloth button-down shirt. Cool. Hi, at least one more mod. Welcome and good morning. It's going. We lost one colonist just now. And a cobra. Why do I feel like I need to fix this? Open. The cobra died of old age. Which is pretty funny. But I'm hoping to finish a quest really quick and then start building the ship a little bit more than is currently the state. We're working on components for it and making sure that everybody else has all of the bionics they need. Better, nope, not where he belongs. Critical. Scanner. Put the cobra where he belongs. Good job. Now, Duke Whiskey, you may bury. Actually make the... Oh, not assign. No, there you go. How's everybody's Sunday, by the way? Is it good? Is it chill? Good Sundays all around? That's probably on Muffin because his wife died. Okay. It's like no one should be starving. We have paste and we have food for the paste. I mean, barely, but we have it. Can someone work on this, please? Casual cleaning. Yeah, nice. Oh, a few of your dwarf workers died. Only a few. Nice. Always a good thing. Tantrum, please don't destroy anything important. Muffin, you're right there. You're gonna arrest him. We need a spot first. I love how we're feeding the prisoners chocolate. You need to be drafted to arrest someone, don't you? There you go. Good job. Alright, you're free to go. Let's check in. You can be released. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Alright. Alright, good. That can be allowed. Corallo. Grab a uranium mace. Corpse obsession. Yeah, well. Corpse obsession because someone was unburied. I mean, that actually makes sense to me. But of course it was probably a different corpse that they became obsessed with. Yes, it sure was. Do I care? You know what? No, I don't. It can be a random tribal. Work on the grave. Bury the cave child. Bury Herbie. There we go. Yeah, mood's gonna be real bad for a while here. Is it worth trying to send somebody on the caravan or a few people? I think we need to send like 4. Just because apparently our animals will not hold as much as I thought. Okay. Send caravan. Sure, that's fine. 1.9 days, yeah. So let's send Gargamel, Welch. Let's leave Smurf home. He's frail. We'll send, I guess, Rival. Let's send Rocks, actually. And Thinker's dazed, so we can't send him. I don't really want to trade with them. Well, they might have good stuff, though. So let's send, I guess, Muffin. Yeah. And we need to send all of the clubs. So that's 1, 2, 5, 6, 21, 23, 24, 25. I made 50. that math right? I'm gonna check. Okay, so we have 6, 8, 32, so that's 40. 41, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, we don't have like actual meals. It's fine. That's just, yeah. They're gonna be upset. But oh, you're hungover and you're about to help your grandmother with yard work. I have done yard work hungover before. Never again. Never again. My mom's a pretty big gardener, so, and she likes big, complicated landscaping. Mm-mm. Meanwhile, I kind of just can't be bothered with plants. I have a pothos plant that's still alive somehow. I have a bunch of snake plants that are also somehow alive still. But, I think it's because it's, like, impossible to kill a snake plant. Like, it takes effort. I should have sent them with silver, and I totally didn't. It's fine. It's fine. Right, we are on cooldown, right? Right? Okay. Psychic Soothe. Well, that's nice. I suppose you guys don't need to be... Okay, you are on the right zone. That's good. The caravan has run out of food. Where are they? They're at... a little less than halfway there. Is that an enemy? No, it's not. They're a gentle tribe. Good. Actually, let's check that again. 36. So it's 40 to ally, right? Rise above. It's 75. They will become allied. Okay. Should probably get working on that. And maybe make transport pods. I don't want to. I feel lied to about this quest. The estimated travel time is 1.5 days. Wow. Okay, so we have... What bionics do we have made? Bionic leg. We still have one of those made, okay. You need bionics at some point. Mostly a bionic arm. You will need another bionic leg. You will also need another bionic leg. You need the lung. Let's get install lung, right lung. You just need Luciferium. But we don't have enough to make that work. You need an arm. You don't need anything. You need a leg. Install. It's the right leg. Okay. And then... you need a nose. Oh, right. You need many body parts. Well... And you guys are starving. Where was that exactly? Okay, you should get there very soon. I'm kind of nervous that he's gonna break while on. That 3 of the 4 are gonna break. Yeah, there's very little left of them. I mean, Gargamel is pretty bad. They have 2 toes on their right foot. Their big toe. And I guess their first toe? Yeah. A lot of our colonists are, missing many parts at this point. You guys are so close to getting there. But you're just mad enough that I'm not sure it makes sense to force it. They should make it back much faster, given that they won't be encumbered. Let's get some bills to chop down trees. Or orders. They're all the same. Come on, guys. They are seriously starving. Hopefully they will have food that we can trade. Yeah, hobbling into town. Alright, they should be there. Okay, let's do fulfill offer, confirm, trade. Yeah, they've got some meals. We're gonna trade some yayo for some meals. We're gonna do all of the yayo, 3 of those, and we're just gonna do, we don't have nearly enough. Okay. Oh, really? Can I not bring all of that back? Because it's too heavy? That's hilarious. That is really funny. Because it's because of the uranium. Okay. So I'm not gonna buy food from them. I'm not going to attack them. Yep. Shit. Let's do the trading. Let's get all of those. Let's just get 1, I guess. Okay, we'll do 2. And they should automatically give it to Muffin. And then we're gonna send Thinker and 2 polar bears, I guess, to join them. It was just weird because I don't see the animals as adding to the caravan weight. Let's do... Cause see how the mass isn't increasing? That's confusing to me. But also I like never send caravans. Is it because they aren't caravan animals? But I thought cows were. Yes, Tumbleweed, I would like, I mean, assuming you got a suggestion about what to do here. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. So I've really just got to send pawns. Thank you for letting me know. I was kind of agonizing over that. I just never... I could probably do prisoners, right? That would be acceptable. Hi, Death Row Gamer. How are you? Could I get a shout out for Death Row Gamer? We were hanging out last night listening to some music and it was really fun. Trade for the bison at the settlement. Okay, good to know. Thank you. That is helpful. So we want to have things to trade then. Let's do thank you for the shout out there. Let's do add in about 700 of the cloth. I'm trying to think of things that are light to be able to do this with. Let's do 10 of the yayo. Let's just do... I also want to not get encumbered. We'll keep the pre-taxes. Okay. That's all fine. Sorry, I'm always quiet when trading and I'm always so self-conscious about it, but it's too much reading and potentially missing something important for me to like feel okay to chat about it. And I also just don't want to go all the time when trading, so I'll just be a little quiet here. Let's do about 800 silver. Ooh, we're getting close to that encumbered. They were actually at risk of dying, Tumbleweed. That was why I sent them, why I got the lavish meals. And a lot of it's because I don't have any packaged survival meals or meals. They're living off paste right now. I guess I sent individuals with really poor plants. So I think that's, I mean, I don't quite understand what happened. Alright, so we're sending our second caravan to deal with the first. And it's really just one person. Our best social with a bunch of prisoners. Yeah. Multitasking is very difficult, it's true. I actually don't believe in multitasking. I'm really nervous that Filthy Muffin here is gonna die. Like really nervous about it. I mean, arguably he would be the one, he's kind of our best crafter. We may start over from that raid point if we need to, because I guess I don't understand why they're not tending him. None of them are assigned to doctoring, I suppose. That's probably part of it, but I can't assign them work while they're on the caravan. So let's do that just as like an idea, but he's toast, I think. It's right here. Yeah, because that's gonna get to to 100% before it's time. Yeah, it probably is prohibited by the policy. That's actually exactly what it is. They're not allowed to eat raw food. That would have been smart to check beforehand. I kind of forgot. I guess it's not necessarily that I forgot. I guess I hoped that being on a caravan, yeah, would like override that. He's dead. We're done. Yeah, I also find it, well, I guess if the policy is that way, then nobody would have fed him anyway. Yep. Maybe picked up by the caravan. I mean, at this point it's too late, but they still can't bring back the uranium. Alright, so I think we try that one more time. The only downside is, I think, let's see where this takes us. Let's fix this now, and that may solve our problem. Okay, and we'll have to fix it when they come back. Because he's still up, so he's not incapacitated yet. It's not good. That's the wrong one. Trivial. Yeah, okay, so we might be able to make this one work. We still do need to send someone with them because we can't bring the uranium back, and that is my bad. Again, I don't do caravans often, so it's a learning experience. We were sending Duke Whiskey with the prisoners, who can carry a lot, so it's you guys. And then we're doing, let's make sure we add the silver first. Let's say we said 800, and then we want to do pretty much everything that's tattered, or I don't think they'll take a lot of the recurve bows. I know there's a way to check what they'll buy. Yeah, actually do sell one of those. We're gonna load it up with about 100. I mean, it's weird that they would want the clubs, though. Regardless. Is there anything else that's actually worth something that I would sell them? Let's do that 10 yayo as we talked about. And then we can do... let's do, maybe 100 cloth. Yeah, that's perfect. We need to check travel supplies. Yeah. Okay, cool. Send. Oh, hi, Shy. Hi. The Outlander settlement still has it. Yeah, I probably will. Yeah, I thought about that. The problem is not that it's the skill trainer, it's the uranium. That is the problem. I didn't read that pop up at all. I should probably go back and read that, but... And they also, I think they had 12 lavish meals, carnivore lavish meals. I don't really want to buy them at all, to be honest. So, I would rather have them just forage. I mean, they'll be upset about it, but being upset is better than being dead. Oh, of course, back to lurking. Yeah. Feels like a cozy lurky day, huh? Let's just... There we go. it. 2 o'clock. I'm going on a little prison field trip. We're gonna have them rest because they'll be able to forage. It is not hostile. I just had that thought, Tumbleweed, as I had them rest. Because I was like, I bet that I could have traded with them. The problem is, they don't really have any silver either. So I just had them rest instead. And that should have... Looks like it helped a little bit. I do want to kind of babysit this. Okay, Narwhal's fully healed. That's a prisoner that's still back at the base. Okay, they are resting. Okay, good job. Severe still. Hi, Lurk Queen. Hi, welcome in.
Lurk Queen underscore just
Hello,
traded
Raiders.
with 44 viewers.
I am Izzy, for those of you who don't know me. I am a RimWorld streamer. Thank you for the raid, Lurk Queen. If you need to raid and run, oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you, Firelin. Oh, I didn't realize we were not paused. We were even on 4X, in fact. All right, thank you for the follow. Trying to get that shout out going. There we go. But I'm Izzy. I'm a RimWorld streamer. This is the current run. I'm trying to launch the ship. We have some of it built. The main goal today is to get everybody who needs bionics, and yes, go take care of yourself, Lurk Queen. I will catch you later. But we're trying to get everybody who needs them bionics, and then from there, we're gonna try to get the rest of the ship built. We currently have a pretty awful situation with a colonist that is starving to death whilst on a caravan, so we're trying to send somebody to save him. We've got some good just some good things coming from the trade itself, from the quest, but I'm not hopeful that Filthy Muffin here is going to live. I'm hoping that someone would doctor him while we're on it, but like I said, I don't know. I'm gonna try to trade some things for even just honestly raw meat at this point. He'd be upset about it, but we'd be able to grab him. So, because we want all the uranium and the skill trainers that we just got. So we're gonna try to sell 3 of those each, maybe a medicine for some chocolate and lavish meals. I know that lavish meals are generally not great, but I'm actually hoping that we can use the mood buff from that. Also, I'm not seeing any pack animals there from them. Maybe it changed when we had to restart, or maybe I couldn't tell you. So we're just gonna accept that, and then we're gonna wait, and I think we still don't have enough they're not incapable of tending him. That's the thing that's kind of that I just don't understand. So they're not assigned to it. Yeah, but like they have food is the thing. That's what I'm not understanding. Because they had berries to sell to the traders. And they were allowed, that raw food has been allowed. I don't have corpses allowed. So like, if I go here, I'll show you guys. Medical 10 even, on Muffin, and then medical 2, so not great. Welch is incapable of carrying, I believe. Nope, just dumb labor. And then Rox has medical 2 as well, so I don't quite understand. And they have been foraging. I mean, I can see again. I think we sold the berries. Sell some uranium. Yeah, that's true. More meals. I'm just still nervous that they're not going to be able to tend him all the same, because they should have been doing it. There it is. Don't buy 75. Sell 75. Terrible deal. Worst deal ever. I shouldn't have navigated away from that. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm just still nervous that that's not gonna go down. Yeah, hopefully. You know, putting on your own oxygen mask before helping others. If that goes up, I'm gonna reload it because I can't be bothered. Taking its sweet time. Can I not go any faster? And does this pause it? I bet it does. Alright, well, no sense in babysitting, I suppose. We have an ad that's starting in 3 minutes. I apologize, Raiders, that you're getting shuffled into an ad so quickly. But it is something I like to keep on to soothe the 3 raccoons that live in a trench coat that provide me with my human costume. I also like to disable pre-rolls. So, there we go. Muffin is up. Fabulous. We're gonna leave it on the caravan screen in about, well, I guess 3 minutes might be enough time for them to come back. But I am gonna take the break. I'm gonna head upstairs and just stretch. I'm losing track of time today, so, yeah. And we may sell more of the uranium. We have a fair amount of uranium deposits. I mean, yes and no. I like that they give the option, but, like, also, I wish that I could just roll 1 minute, 30-second ads and not have pre-rolls. Oh, and a hydrate. Thank you, Tumbleweed. I will get that right now. Yeah, I kind of just wish, sorry, that was loud, that I had more control over my channel, period. Would be nice. And like, basically your options are you run fewer ads, and you get pre-rolls, or you just don't get money from Twitch at all and you become, you just don't accept the affiliate program, and then they have a problem with that. Rightfully so. but I know that's a big argument in this space right now. So, alright, the ad starts in about a minute. I might step away right before then and take a little extra time. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. Leave it on this caravan screen because everybody back at the ranch is probably good enough, or happy enough. And put up PRB and I'll be right back. The ad isn't quite over, but we're gonna trade. I figure with the way that I trade, that's probably a good use of the ad time. Also, it allows me to have time to ask anybody who's not at jail a RimWorld tip or their favorite. What's actually no, we're gonna do what's the your least favorite thing that's happened in RimWorld this week. What's like the biggest bash your head into a wall thing that has happened recently? Inquiring minds want to know. We're gonna sell 10 of these, and we're gonna sell all of those. Basically all of that stuff and that assault rifle. The flak vests. Winston waves broke and wasn't sending waves, so you reset him, and 20 waves simultaneously. That's rough. I've seen Killadrix play Winston waves. I myself have not yet. He's probably the only person I've seen play it, actually. Okay, so we want to accept that, and then we want to merge, and we still... How much uranium do we have back at the ranch? Let's check on that. So we've got 1080, 1000, really? I know I'm bad at math, but I'm not that bad at math, guys. I am that bad at talking. So we've got 1080, 1080 there. And then we've got some down by the mechs. I think we've got enough, and we've got 2000 there. So I think we can kind of just sell it all back to them. Really? Maybe not all of it, but like most of it, because I think we need some of it for the ship like right now. So we'll just sell, if I can find it again. There it is. I wish it told me the weight again. Yeah, so let's keep adding. Okay, until we get... it's control to add 10, right? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna add 250 worth to sell. Yeah. And then the foraging should be fine. I don't want to buy components from them. I probably should though. So you're on a Winston Waves playthrough with a somewhat Empire faction focus with the deserters and everything. Your storytelling is Damocles deserter. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Why does the Damocles ring like a bell? I mean, other than the mythology. Probably series of unfortunate events. Damocles Dock in the third book, I think, The Wide Window. That's what it is. I think we're just gonna call that good. Yeah. Okay, so we merged the caravans. Let's go home. Okay. Keep moving. Caravan is paused. Let's check in on everybody. Why are you so upset? Ravenous. Oh, your friend Herbie died. Yeah, well. No one's sadder about that than Muffin. Because it was his wife. Rox is starving. Well, I think you guys will make it. We may have to have you rest so that you will forage. Okay. Major break on Muffin, probably because his wife died. Sorry, I had to rearrange some stuff. Still getting used to the 3 monitors. So as part of Vanilla Expanded, Empire with Deserters. Okay. I've heard really good things about Vanilla Expanded anything. Anything and everything. I know a lot of people use them. Use just like Vanilla Expanded Combat, Vanilla Expanded, you know, what have you, just everything. I think there's a Vanilla Expanded for pretty much every part of the game. Like, I know combat weapons exists, I know that animals exist, like Vanilla Expanded animals. Yeah, it's just, there's a lot. It's like the mod pack that keeps on giving. So, vanilla expanded plants. That would be a fun one. Yeah, 108 altogether. Yeah. That does not surprise me. Based on how many times I hear vanilla expanded, and I think that's awesome. I don't hide the fact that one of the reasons I really got into RimWorld, I don't talk about it enough, but one of the reasons why I really got into it was because of the fact that it is so moddable, and that Ludian has really embraced modding. I don't know, I really like that. I'm slightly nervous. Oh, thank you for the follow. Ivan31415, maybe? IVN. But welcome in. I'm hoping you've heard the spiel, but I'm Izzy. I stream RimWorld. I like RimWorld a lot. I like talking about... Oh, yeah, Lurk Queen did a raid. Yeah, we go way back. You started playing in beta and there are mods? Wow. An obvious attention from Tynan. Yeah, that's really cool. I don't know. I like games that embrace that in particular, and I also think that it kind of can take the pressure off of developers somewhat for specific updates or content patches or anything like that. We're gonna try to trade with them because I think the starvation is getting kind of bad again. I like that. And I think it allows more people to enjoy the game for longer. So that's just my thought on it. Stopping yet? Not on the tile just yet. Still not on the tile. There we go. Pemmican, yes. So much pemmican. Maybe not that much. That's maybe slightly aggressive. Let's do like 150. Maybe 200. Let's try that. Because that's about what we'd need. Does yeah, he loves the mod community because they solve problems that they can't exactly, like, and add ideas. Yeah, I mean, that's an awesome way to think about it, and I'm really glad to be a part of a community and a game, playing a game that has that instead of, you know, the alternative of shooting down mods and saying, oh, well, you know, they distract from the you know, the true merits, the true meaning, and you know, the spirit of the game. So I'm just trying to decide how much uranium I want to sell here to be able to eat. And I think I'm settling on 57. Because I can't sell them anything else, and I'm not parting with any of the skill trainers. Maybe the construction one. Would they give me that much for it? I mean, not really. And I don't want to sell a human. I'm not into that right now. I want those humans. I earned them. Okay. Caravan idol will come home. Yak self-tamed. Where was that when we sent the caravan? Yeah, oh, I heard that wall lamps was one of the big ones that used to be included in a lot of games via the mod, and now it's up. Now it's in the game. It's base game. That is what I had heard. Because I'm a noob. Lurk Queen and I actually started streaming at about the same time. I think she'd played RimWorld before then. But I hadn't. So I started playing RimWorld. I loaded it up for the very first time about a year ago. And now I'm on, now I am where I am. So that's exciting. Caravan is idle. I thought I told you guys to enter home. Good job. There we go. Okay, let's go through time. Oh, yeah. No, that's I like learning about RimWorld. I like that a lot. I like knowing more things. Cargo pods. Buffalo wool? Sheep wool. Things we don't need, but we'll allow it. Medical treatment needed on Thinker. Maybe, have you considered Thinker resting until yield? Okay. Why does that seem... Okay, we must just be missing sandstone blocks. Ah, there it is. There's the chill factor. Not the good kind of chill either. Arguably, it's the bad kind. With no chill. Yeah, I was hoping it would go away. That's what I was hoping. But looks like we're not as lucky as I want. I've had some instances where it does end before I have to do anything about it. Oh, hey, more uranium. Right there. Colonist needs rescue. You are freezing to death, apparently. Where are you? Are you being rescued by an animal? Yes, you have been. Okay. Oh, it's also really cold in there. Let's turn all of these on. Do I have any heaters in here? No. Let's fix that. Lynx hunting maximum bad. That's a problem. Where are you? You're right there. Where then are you? Get inside. Yep. Thinker. Equip the uranium mace. Yep. Oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, the lynx is dead. Okay, good job. Okay. Thank God for polar bears. Speaking of... Oh, alright. Oh, that's a terrible mod to have disappear. There we go. Okay. I can't imagine having no rain after. That's rough. So rough. What are we missing? It's gotta be just advanced components at this point. Yeah, so we need, what, that's 14? Okay, cold snap is over. And you guys are about home. Good. And now we'll have to figure out how to use the various skill trainers we have. He hides in his room right when he gets home. That's kind of how I feel after a long trip myself. So, especially if I have to like do a lot of social things. I went to TwitchCon back in September of last year, and I'm pretty sure I did do a hidden room for like the week following. It was just too much socializing. Okay, so let's check in on our bills. Yeah, let's make that first. And I know we have 2 bionic legs now. You are Berserk. You are inside that. Oh, what? Alright. Let's send Corallo to melee attack. Do cure. Oh, you broke right as we got it. Okay. Let's do that. And then we'll deal with the skill trainers after we get our other prisoner. We should have... Okay, one did make it into bed. Good. Corallo. I mean, she's naked and unarmed. How is she still healthy? Is she... Oh, she's tough. That will totally do it. Get over here. Maybe let's go a little harder on that. Alright, there we go, there we go. Corallo's getting his shots in now. He's down though. Hi, rival. Yeah, happy Sunday. We're currently trying to get prisoners back inside. It's taking a hot second. Hopefully Skinner can... Yep, Skinner managed it just fine. Let's get you captured. Gargamel. Let's get you rescued, even though you're drafted. Okay. Yes, you are still alive. You actually, this is our second or third load of the day. You died initially. But it was just all sorts of raid issues that went terribly incorrect and wrong and just awful. We have lost one person. Yeah, you died on the other timelines. It's you know, it is a bummer. I really need to make that room for the polar bear. I keep forgetting. Keep putting it off. Corallo, are you being tended? No. Muffin, what did you just destroy? Where are you? Okay. I misheard. Oh, you're destroying chairs. Don't I have a masterwork chair? No, just an excellent. Gargamel. Gargamel. Go. Okay, Muffin's no longer having a tantrum. Good, good. Skinner, that's outside of Area 1, is it really? Well, it is no longer. Okay. Okay, starvation. Yeah, that tracks. Because we had the cold snap, but it is over now. We have some plants that are able to be harvested. We should probably get you guys off eating raw. We'll wait. Harvest those in the area. Snack time. Okay. Another corpse obsession. That's, you know, it is what it is. That has busted components, but it is still cold, so I'm gonna wait. I mean, I would prefer that the prisoner doesn't die because everyone's gonna be pretty upset if they do. We might have to do a release. I can't remember who cooks. Rocks. Rocks, no, you were butchering. Unfortunately, you are not Claiborne. You've died twice. We had Claiborne Jr., who died, yes, on Friday, I think. I forget what killed you. It was a bummer. You were useful. But you were like the only one who died. Oh, you died in the big mech raid. The one with centipedes that was like right in here. Awesome, yes, I will get you in our queue. Yeah, that's a good point. For new folks, we have a naming queue. And it is exclamation Q space join to have a named pawn. And we have been doing well. I've also been save scumming, so we I can promise survival a little more than usual. Are you serious? Are you guys? This is the second one in like an hour. But again, I can't necessarily promise that you'll stay alive really, really long. But I can promise that within reason, I will say the name that you put in a lot. And, you know, it's a fun time. I kind of want to get these skill trainers used. They are attacking immediately. I mean, they want to use sappers. But that means immediately, right? Right. Are you doing what you're supposed to do? What skill trainers do I even have? This requires time that I just, don't have. It's either, I think we're gonna give Muffin the shooting skill trainer. Because he's already, like, a shooting god. Yeah, we're gonna do that. And then melee, I forget who's, like, super good at melee. It could be Skinner. It's probably gonna be Skinner. Yeah, it's gonna be Skinner. Alright. Let's get Skinner with this one. Okay, and then, so that one's being used. Those two we'll save for later. Let's also get everybody on walls, all the animals on walls. Okay. And Claiborne, I'm sorry, I will get you in just a second. I'm gonna deal with this raid, and then, I'll get you in. Okay. Let's draft everybody. You guys get lined up like that. Thinker. Where's it? We should have another assault rifle somewhere. There it is. I don't know what that sound was. Did they wake up the mechs? No. Okay, they're just splitting up. Alright, so let's get you guys kind of there, rocks there, Thinker once you get your weapon. Okay. Alright, one set is fleeing. We have a bunch more groups. That's one we have to make sure dies. Insulting spree on rival. Let's get Bishop to arrest. Where is rifle? Okay. Alright. I like Wall, how he made his way in. Okay. Huntsman. There he is. Where's he going? Oh, alright, they've breached. And they're going to the prison. Let's split off. You guys. Oh, right. Alright. Well, I mean, might work out. Okay, so they broke down the door. I don't want to send Smurf anywhere alone. Okay. We're going for polar bears. Alright, are those all the ones standing up there? Yes, okay. You guys need to head over, I guess right there. Really. Sad Wander on Gargamel. Yeah, well. Conus needs rescue. Corallo. Skinner. Let's just open that door and you're gonna go through. We held it open, alright, and then come back. Okay. Bishop's in there. Gargamel's on the Wander. Alright. Yeah, let's do that. Labrador Retriever 3 should be on it. Alright, that one's fleeing. Okay. Who's not engaged in combat? It's you guys. Alright, all fleeing. Who's you guys? It's you four. Go up here. Or just melee attack Sam. Okay, Muffin, take a step back. Shoot. Okay. Good job. Skinner, melee attack. Muffin, get to the corner. Okay. More fleeing. Alright, good job. Is that pretty much all of them? Yeah. Alright, you need to, well, I guess, how hurt are we? I mean, we're a little bruised, a little hungry, but really, no one's too bad. No one's that bad off. So we can kind of take our pick of who's actually useful. Oh, you're not. I should check the animals next. Also not very useful. And I know we have a dead huntsman to take a picture, or to take a screen grab of. Yes, I will get Claiborne and Spongebrain in. You're another colonist that's died, twice, Spongebrain. Okay. Trave, what are you like? Misogynist, You're dead. Alright, let's check in on... It's really just Polar Bear 7 that's not doing super well. 9 hours, okay. We're just gonna undraft everybody. You're bound to die. You have the Stormtrooper curse. Oh, I need somebody to grab our prisoners. Oh, yeah, we had a huge tribal raid. And they were sappers, and they did what they said they would. So now we're just kind of checking who's left of the prisoners before we or to imprison. What? Sadistic Rage. Oh right, it's not enclosed. Let's just turn this into the prison for now until we can deal with that. So we had like 4 prisoners. Oh, Rival probably is, oh, not even in any immediate danger. Perfect. None of these, okay, that was one of ours. We had 2 others. We had Narwhal. I think it was just one more after Narwhal. I don't know where Narwhal is. I don't know if I care. I don't think I care. So let's just get, yeah, you arresting Kamaro because they're good. Psychically hypersensitive with a lot of good skills. We said Muffin, right? Let's get Welch to do it because she has better social skills. Yeah, I really thought that we had one other prisoner. Okay, well, you use all the magnetic chip clips to stick the family. That is pretty funny. All right, let's allow everything, and then take our huntsman pick. We checked you, right? Yeah, you're unwaveringly loyal, and then get focused again. I'm wondering if what did you even die of? Blood loss? He's not marked as dead, whatever. This is, oh, so sad. I'm gonna have to redo that. The second one today. There we go. Torso destroyed, oh. Yeah, that would do it. I need a second one because I'm starting to doubt that anyone's gonna believe that I'm getting this many huntsmen. It is many. Very many. Alright. What was that? A trap? Oh, someone was in a sadistic rage. Okay, let's get you guys free to go. Yeah, okay. Kamara, we should have, yep, okay, we have all of our prisoners. Let's not hold that open. Welch, you won't clean ever. Clean the prison barracks. I think you were tending someone. I should take you off tending. Yeah, you weren't on tending. Okay, good. Days. Yeah, because you're depressive. Alright, cool. Okay, medical treatment needed on a lot of you. Now, what zone are you guys on? Let's get you on area 1. We're paused, yep. Because I really hope you're not destroying something valuable. Random things. I like it when it's random things. Do you wish you had potato chips? I forgot. Yesterday, I got my favorite Doritos. I should grab those for later. They are the sweet chili Doritos. They're so good. Tantrum. Medicine 25. favorite Doritos, not burritos. Bishop, are you capable of getting up? That's on a, okay, perfect. Bishop, draft, arrest, perfect. Okay. Bishop, go. They're gonna be so mad by having these be colonist beds just for a little bit. Okay, Thinker and Rock still need to be treated. And Duke. Get up and tend to him. You're dazed, Rocks. Why don't you do some of that? Okay, Gargamel's no longer wandering in sadness. I love that. Bishop apparently also needs to be tended. Where's Muffin? Okay. Alright, Welch is fully healed. Welch will never haul though, so I have to wait. Alright, Skinner. Let's get you. And then, yeah, there we go. Let's get just anything that can be harvested in that area harvested. Smoke leaf binge. Well, you see, that's a problem because I didn't know we had any smoke leaf. Apparently we do. I bet it's all from the prisoners. Or the tribals. Alright. Oh, that sounds really good, Rival. Sounds like really good. Let's get you released. You released. Recruit. And recruit. What kind of sauce on your pork ribs? Yeah, but what kind of barbecue sauce? I mean, I guess that's a follow-up. Like, are we talking, like St. Louis style, or are you just starving to death? Well, if that's the case, we have corpses, guys. We can feed them, we can feed the prisoners' corpses. It will be okay. There we go. From the crash, baby. Yeah, well. No longer okay, great. Who plants? Duke. Harvest. I would love to tend you, my guy. Okay, well. I have other things to worry about. I don't care about Yak 1. Alright. Cool. I hate that we've resorted to raw cannibalism just to try to recover here. I really need to get that third section of wall wall built up. Like, that's kind of imperative. That's probably not, yeah, that's why. Alright, let's expand that to have that be allowed. Okay. Infestation. Please be, crap. I need to fill that in. Where are those? Crap. Alright. Well, let's just draft everybody, except for Chips. Draft. Go there. Go there, actually. Berserk, that's unfortunate. You're probably gonna die from bugs now. Ooh, maybe, crap. Maybe, yeah, you attack him. You guys, all of our melee. Maximum bad, nope. Alright, wow. Stop shooting at Bishop. All of you. Okay. You guys get back. I swear to God, if you kill a polar bear. I swear to God, if you die by polar bear. Well, just get over here. Okay. God. Yep, that tracks. Go spread out, you idiots. It's going so well. Back up. Let the polar bears melee block. I love the lab that's just hauling in sandstone. Oh, you just got Chinese food? Nice. Alright, the bugs are getting into the base. This is not going well. I thought it was Boom Rat 5. Regardless, yes, I am saddened. Alright, bugs are on fire. Everyone except for Muffin is downed. Chips Gray, why don't you come back and deal with this? Muffin, you need to run. Berserk on a prisoner. Alright, everybody's down. Rock on. So, I know what I've done wrong here, and it's mismanaged food after the cold snap. And you may be saying, Izzy, how could that possibly make any difference? Well, you see, it does, because that's why everyone is so upset, and that's why we had a break as we were dealing with that, and that's what caused the pawns to not go where they were supposed to. Oh, this isn't far enough. Alright. And that's what did it. So, still learning here. Still trying to manage. We're gonna find Thinker right now, and we're gonna get Bishop to tend, because that's part of the problem. And then we're gonna get... Yeah, I know. Learning is good. I'm trying not to be so hard on myself about it now. But I'm trying to get to a harvest area. I don't think any of this is grown enough. Okay. Who else? Thinker. Well, you're dazed, so let's get rocks out there. Okay. Is this before or after we ate corpses? This is before. I think we still have to eat the corpses, unfortunately. And that's also going to tank mood. Okay, so let's start with that. And then... well, there we go. Let's also slaughter the yak now. Are there any other animals we can slaughter at this time? I didn't realize we had a rat. Definitely slaughter that. I didn't realize Dante was so hurt. Are you gonna make it? I feel like Dante would have died otherwise. I think we're fine to navigate away. Duke, let's get you harvesting. Just harvest and harvest until you can no longer harvest. You've heard of shop till you drop. Have you heard of harvest until you drop? Bishop, you still didn't tend that guy. Why did you not do that? Tend. Do I have to arrest him for you to tend him? Okay, medical treatment needed. I know. I'm working on it. Get him to stay still. Okay. Alright, good job, Bishop. Feed. Tend. Feed. And we'll leave it there for now. Actually, I think we'll be okay. Okay. Skinner, okay, you're already recovering, that's good. Good, good, good. Berserk, yep, yep. Did you even get up, or did you just immediately collapse? Hi, Beaky. Yes, you have not gotten up yet. Got it. Well, Bishop, just, melee attack chips. Don't kill him. Prefer that you do not kill him. Hi, Bubba. Speaking of, hey, are you Labrador Retriever 3? I think you're Labrador Retriever 2. Wow, that didn't work at all. You're just bruised. Muffin, you're right there. You're gonna melee attack Chips Gray. Okay. Okay, good job. Sure, that's fine. Since Polar Bear 3 is, or 6 is on it. But you're gonna have to go back and tend. Yeah, you're right there. You're gonna probably hate it. You're probably gonna break, but you know. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Already tending, good job. Okay, Duke. Harvest all of the rice, please. Cut the ear off, insane behavior. I mean, Unhinged is the RimWorld specialty, so I hear bite is a bite. I mean, one person's unhinged story is another person's war crime, right? Right? That's how that works. Did his ear seriously get bitten off? No. It's just bruised. Or maybe it was the other guy. Yep, sure was. It was poked with an assault rifle. Got it. I've heard that actually about horses, or pretty much anything. For dogs, it's definitely not true. But alright, would you, Muffin, would you rest until healed, please? I suppose you might need to self-tend. I guess maximum bad can tend. Yeah, I do know that's true about horses, yeah. I grew up not far. Well, I guess my neighbors had had horses at one point in my life, so we learned a little bit. When I lived in Michigan, yeah, there was a horse ranch like right by where we lived, so I mean, that makes it sound a little different. No, it's just a neighbor had horses. And I asked a lot of questions. And they had cats. So I'd often leave to go play with the barn cats. Alright. You're gonna be fine if we can get somebody to stop smoking weed and tend to you. Oh, you grew up with horses on the property? Nice, yeah. It's funny what growing up with, like, just different kinds of animals can do. Can teach one. Alright. Learn to milk a goat. I've not learned any actual useful skill with animals, personally. Do I feel confident enough to get this off 1x? Not really. Gargamel, who is your... Oh, it's Rival. Right. And he's gonna be fine. Alright, let's allow that, because everybody's getting pretty upset. Okay. Because that's gonna be the first... Interesting. Chickens are the easiest and most rewarding. That's... I can't tell if I find that surprising or not. Exactly, yeah, Firelord is I. Animal skill 4. Some familiarity. Yeah, I mean, I've had animals all my life, but mostly the standard domesticated ones. So, like, I had a dog, had a bunch of cats, had a fish. I've had several fish. Polar Bear 8. Are you dead in 9 hours? Okay, we need somebody to tend to Polar Bear 8. I don't want to lose a Polar Bear. Yeah, so I had a fish that, my first fish ever was a beta fish. I had him when I was like, it's already raining, I'm not gonna worry about that. But I would have been, I'm gonna snooze that ad so I can tell my fish story. But basically, I really wanted a beta fish. I would have been like 11 or 12. And I think they're really pretty, and I also, about that time, learned how terribly they're taken care of at pet stores. So I was like, well, I'm gonna take one and I'm gonna see, you know, if I could do better than the pet store. And I mean, I did. I named my fish, so fish without the I, and that's a trend that continued. I just started removing letters from fish to name my fish. I mean, they're fish, they don't need names. It's not like they come when they're called. But I enjoyed it. Good tortoises. Yeah, I like fish. I like watching them. Starvation on pretty much everybody. Yeah. We don't really have to worry about our fire starting spree. I'm more concerned with the malnutrition that we have going on. But it looks like we only have one moderate. We've got some minors. The prisoners are also what I'm concerned about here. Looks like they'll be okay. Okay. Tarantulas, yeah. We, when I lived in California, they were everywhere there. Absolutely everywhere. That and rattlesnakes. So we had a lot of interesting stories with having to do with tarantulas on the property or, you know, rattlesnakes. Come on, guys. Get it together. Days on Skinner, malnourished. Yeah, I bet. You are incapacitated. Let's... Rocks, I don't care. I want you to harvest. It's raining, so it's just not that much of an issue. Prioritize harvesting area. Oh my god. Finally. Okay. Fire extreme break on pretty much everybody. Alright. Rocks, when you're done. Oh, you're in California as well, Red Aggro? I guess I didn't realize that. Yeah, Southern California. I lived there for a while as a kid. As long as it's not scorpions, I do agree. I've got animals for some familiarity. Oh, you've lived... Oh, interesting. Yeah, I lived about 40 miles north of LA for a long time. You'd be a menagerist. The vanilla expanded trait, because that makes them love working with animals. Nice. Yeah. I need to check in on some of those. I'm not sure what my traits would be. I think neurotic is one. I know I've discussed that on stream. But like what my skill sets would be, I don't know necessarily. I just know that neurotic is definitely on there. Alright, time has come to prioritize, putting out fires. I know there's, can you put out fires, Rocks? Rocks, let me select you. Oh, there we go. I know there's annoying voice, but like, is there... Oh, recluse, that's the other one that I say. Possibly abrasive. I'm not buying Sponge Brain. I'm not buying. But yeah, I would be neurotic recluse. But what I was gonna ask, I know there's annoying voice. Is there eat that. Is there soothing voice? Like it's just weird to me. Clean the kitchen. Yep, you're working on that. Good. Oh, great. Pirate breachers. You're described by your best friend as someone who accidentally on purpose makes friends with people. Sultry voice. I didn't say that. I said soothing voice. We've got an ad coming up in 30 minutes. Or 30 minutes, 3 minutes. And we're gonna take it. I've snoozed him a little bit too much. Yeah, raid time. And they're pirate breachers. I know. And we are in absolutely no state to take care of this. I can't even imagine what's going to happen. And they're coming from the north, so it's not like I can set the mechs on them necessarily. I would have liked to do that. We have an animal pulsar. I think it could be worth doing that, but we have so many pawns that are downed that I'm a little nervous it's not gonna work. Where is that? Have I used it already? I know I have been using those like crazy notes right here. Alright, let's get, let's try it. Worst case, we're just gonna save scum it, right? Like, there's no sense. I mean, now would be a great time for the infestation. Rocks, why don't you activate the psychic animal pulsar, and then we're gonna get all of our animals on walls 1 and all of our humans on inside. Okay. I would have preferred to use that on mechs, but you know, it is what it is. It'll also kind of help with our food problem, I think. Alright. They would make things worse? I mean, only if they get actually inside. Which it looks like they might, but it also looks like they've dealt with all the maddened animals. Oh, not... what am I saying? I was looking at the downed ones. Where are you? Oh, right. We forgot to seal our doors. Alright, well, let's load up then. Because that was a mistake. We don't have, like, a good save in between. That's, like, right when I activated it. Alright, we'll see if that's gonna be enough. Let's get somebody to seal that. Okay. Do not hold open. Okay, Welch. We're gonna try that again, but we're gonna shut our doors. And we're gonna get humans on walls 1, animals on walls 1 and inside. That's actually what it needs to be. There we go. Okay. Maximum bad, where are you going? You are moving. Great, great, great. Okay, get out of there. Why is that not shutting? There we go. There we go. Alright, maximum bad. You are free to go. You're gonna hit traps. Alright, we're gonna watch up here. Maximum bad. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Let's get you guys up there. Okay. Alright. We are in the ad. So I'm actually gonna pause it while we wait and see when I don't know, this is just fun action. Where are you? How did that get in? Right. Our own traps. Perfect. Jeez. Yeah, exactly. And Skinner's on a daze. Gargamel. I mean... there's a chance this could go... okay. Admin Manhunter, where are you guys going? Alright, it's the explosions that are really doing it here. Alright, so we're not gonna activate that. I feel like that's what Cass is telling me. Oh, where's Apocalypse? Alright. We've got another ad, the ad going for another minute 30. Excuse me. Gonna try to decide how I want to deal with this. Because I am not sure. So, yeah, their animal pulsar isn't gonna work. Oh, we do have a direct hole already. I didn't even notice. Cool. It's funny that they didn't go for that. I don't have any turrets over there, which is weird. There should be some. I think we just draft everybody and have them go up here. I think I'm getting to a point where I need a second trap tunnel. And a longer one than I have. I know, but if I do a save further ago, I mean, I'll see what's here. But I want to say that things were even more dire at this point. Because that was where, yeah, the infestation was. So, like, that's worse. That's why I think that this is honestly... yeah. I don't think that that's worth it. Alright. The ad's about to end. Because, like, this is a lot. That's, you know, 21 humans. But I do think that that's a better... an easier thing to deal with, right? There's a chance that we could send a mortar and wake up the mechs. Oh, so I am really tired. I don't know if you've heard the story of, I last night was working on, getting things rearranged and stuff in my office, and I was up until like 2 setting up vase mounts and all sorts of stuff. Alright, so that's one section of wall. I mean, I think this is not the way to do it, because I mean, actually, if we go for them as a target, this might work out. Set force target up there. This could be okay. Yeah, I did. Oh, you read a bit from the Discord, yeah. Yep. Alright, come on. Alright, we got one of them down. Alright, let's change the target. Okay. Let's get somebody else shooting too. I mean, there's no sense in not. Muffin, you're like literally right there. Man the steel mortar. Oh yeah, not monster, code red, Zero Sugar Mountain Dew. And I did get it. Alright. Between our efforts and theirs, they have managed to get into the base. So we have, let's get everybody who's not over there. So that's basically you guys. Let's have you go there. Gargamel also go over there. Because they're gonna pour in. They're probably actually gonna go left. Really? Whatever. Yeah, I don't know. We'll try it. There are a couple of things that I can try here. I'm not convinced that this is totally ruined. Necessarily. Alright. Okay, maximum bad. You get behind Welch. You should be able to peek. That's a Molotov on top of us and our polar bears. Yeah, this is starting to look a little unsalvageable. How many are still alive? 15. I know, yeah, they've got a doomsday. They've got all sorts of stuff that's just not great for us. So yeah, I'm gonna, actually, I'm gonna step away just for a second and not look at bright lights or computers. Just for a second. And then we're gonna reload from the infestation, I think, and then I'm gonna stand. So, yeah. I'm gonna throw it up on BRB. I mean, we can watch since I'm gonna reload anyway, like, we can just watch. Alright, I'm gonna let you guys watch and see what happens, and then I'll just check in when I come back, because we're gonna probably load up anyway, so I don't think it much matters. Yeah. Yeah, we lost. Yeah. Alright. I'm just gonna pause. And we're gonna go here. And I'm gonna just literally step away and be back. and we're back. And we're gonna try, I guess, the infestation. Yeah, I mean, I'm just nervous. I do have a Persona core right here. So I'm nervous that they're gonna break down the walls and take it. Which, you know, they might. So you are absolutely berserk. I think I want to send everybody far away out of the base. And we're gonna, yeah, I mean, yeah. Let's just melee attack. Are you melee attacking or are you shooting him? There we go. Alright. There we go. Alright, continue on. Okay, perfect. Okay. With that in mind, Tip's great. Get back in here. Grab the longsword. Thinker's been hurt, so let's get you to rescue Bishop. Alright, the bugs are eventually gonna mine that section of wall. So I want to get you guys over here. Or mountain. And then Tantrum. Yeah, random stuff, that's fine. Thinker's gonna tend to both of them. Okay, because he's rescuing Bishop. Alright. And we might even attack a section of wall to see if we can speed up the situation. What are you shooting at? Oh, right, the bugs. They did get out. Literally as we got over there. Okay, so Skinner, you're gonna take one. Duke, you're gonna take the other one. And we're gonna hope that we don't lose anybody. If not, we can just try again. Right? There aren't that many of them. Carmel, you're so slow. Thinker, have you rescued Bishop yet? No, you have not. I should have been backing them up. Oh no, Rat 2. Back up, but go in a straight line. We're gonna have to do a second attempt on that one. Yeah, no, not Rat 2. Alright, getting kind of grumpy with this one today. Let's try going back even further. Just for a little bit. Things are dire. Okay, so I'm revising the plan of trying to build more ship. I just don't think, given the events that we've had and the RNG that we've been exposed to in restarting, that's really going to be possible. I do think that we're going to try to send somebody else to tend to Thinker, and it is Muffin. Oh, and I've got 2 names in the name queue. I apologize, guys. I kind of forgot. It was Sponge Brain and Claiborne, right? I believe that's correct. I believe Claiborne got in there first, so we're gonna do Claiborne the third. I think it's also a Sponge Brain the third. It is, yeah. Yeah, thank you. That's what I thought. It's, yeah. Let's slaughter the yak like we thought about, like we, wanted to. So let's get you doing that. And then we can get rocks cooking. You're gonna make some psychite. We have a corpse, right? No, we don't. Bummer. Muffin's probably still drafted, huh? Starvation, yep. Okay. So we know an event is coming very, very soon. It's probably, maybe, not gonna be an infestation. I think we need to start walling in, but I also... Well, I'll have to use granite, and we can mine out down here, I suppose. I think let's do about there, and then we can utilize all of that as well. Okay, and that should all be in area 1. Run wild. God damn it. Ravenously hungry. Well, I'm not sure that you're going to have that much more luck in the outside world. I do want to get maximum bed. Taming you. Where did you go? I literally just named you. Tame. Yes, perfect. Okay. So we'll do that. And, hope for the best, I guess. Let's fix this section of wall. It's really starting to wear on me, the fact that, we're missing pretty much everything to make us a little bit safer. I just really want to get to the ship, guys. I just want to build it. Like, I even backed down my expectations from what I thought they would be. Medical emergency on you, okay. Probably starving. See, I'm just at the year mark, Sponge Brain. Or a little over. I'm, what's the math? 4 days over a year of RimWorld. 4 whole days. I have... we've figured this out. I have 711 hours in-game right now. I'm just thrilled that I did get up to losing is fun 220 finally. Because I felt like I was at Strive forever. So it is nice to no longer be at Strive. I feel like I spent the least amount of time at Blood and Dust. Yeah, Blood and Dust and probably whatever's right before Strive. Because I started at Community Builder? I'm gonna check. Because I don't remember. Yeah, so... Yeah, I think I started at Community Builder. Had some time at Adventure Story, spent a lot of time at Strive to Survive, and then hardly any at Blood and Dust, and I think it's starting to show. It's like maybe I should have more time at Strive. I think it's my involvement in SDM that's really... Because that has to be at Losing is Fun. So I think that's part of why I just maintain. Do I want you with the EMP launcher? Not really. What is your shooting now? 11. Oh, I don't think we've used the skill trainers, the remaining ones. Oh, I mean, yeah. It is, that is part of it. I didn't mean to dismiss that. Mech Hive that is preparing for a while. Well, I mean, we've just gotten about 1,000 more threat points than the last raid. I didn't even check that last time. Yeah, so that was our last raid. And yeah, so that explains a lot too. So we were at about 2,500 for the last raid. And then now we're at about almost 4,000 with the same rounding. Like, so things are making sense. They are not necessarily a breach raid. Claiborne the third is just gonna have to be Viper. Who the hell are you? Unwaveringly loyal. It's 29. I just think of New Girl whenever I hear 29. Alright, so we've got 16 Bikemen, 11 Lancers. Alright, so Rival, I actually do want you to have your EMP launcher, which is located in a place that I just saw and I no longer see. It's right there. Alright, you grab that, Chips Gray. Why don't you grab EMP grenades? Are they beginning or are they about to attack Claiborne the Third? Please ignore Claiborne the Third. Are you going for Duck 1? Oh no, they're totally attacking Claiborne the Third. Oh no. My neurotic skill. Oh, we used the melee trainer on you. She's toast. She's so new to being a wild woman that she hasn't even taken off her clothing yet. That sucks. Alright, well, they downed her and left her alone, I guess. What's your dead in 2 hours? Wow, Claiborne is just doomed to die. A Claiborne the Fourth, I know. And I really liked Skinner / Claiborne the Third. Like a lot. That's really upsetting. And there's a warg down there. Shield user has ranged weapon. Okay, well, maybe let's drop her shield. Okay, let's get you guys drafted. And then you guys drafted. Okay, maximum bad. Yep, let's fix this a little bit. Chips Gray, you're gonna go there. Rocks, you're gonna go there. Welch, actually you're fine where you are. Smurf, you need to... Who is... There we go. Okay. Smurf in the back. Bishop in there. Muffin right there because you're a good shot. Alright, Alright, maximum bad. Get back there. Duke, take a step. Sponge Brain, take a step. Alright, and they're still preparing, so like... Oh god. Dead in 0.4 hours. Well, hey, maybe they won't... Oh, Polar Bear 6 is also like... Gonna die. Alright, and everybody's upset. Because of course they are. Of course they are. Yep. Why are... Oh, right. You aren't zoned properly. Dante, where are you? What's going on with you? What's with your health? Are you just hungry? I guess that tribal raid did more damage to you than I thought. watch. I'm gonna keep these guys drafted to deal with it, and then I'm gonna get tired of it. And then the mech raid is going to attack. Oh, excuse me. Glad I didn't have anybody selected. I totally just right-clicked. Alright. They're beginning their assault. Oh, right. I forgot about that door. He won my royal pawn. We're gonna load once more. And we're gonna load that recent one, because I think that's probably a decent spot for it. And, after we manage to deal with this raid, assuming, yeah, it's still happening. Claiborne's still dead, I imagine. I'm going to, actually stop for the day. I apologize that it's a little early, but I'm pretty sleepy, and I wanna just... Oh, you ran wild and then you got attacked by mechs. Claiborne. But yeah, we're gonna deal with this, and then we're gonna I'm gonna stop for the day. So gotta take care of myself a little bit better than I think I am. Let's get the animals also inside. Yeah, maybe Wednesday's the day. Hopefully Wednesday's the day. Would be nice. Also, I find it weird that the mechs went for a wild animal. I didn't think they usually did that. That seems... I mean, I've never seen them go for a wild human before. It's a human, it doesn't matter. Okay, well, Thinker, get over here. Yeah, just do that. What can I make this out of? I can make it out of uranium, I guess. We have 2,000 of it. Don't forbid it, just cancel it, and then uranium tor, there we go. I said cancel it. And then we're making... Oh, they killed wild pawns. That sucks. Alright, uranium door. And we're gonna send Welch to go undraft. Work on that. For later. Oh yeah, I mean arguably I could try to use the animal pulsar once we get all these doors made. Rocks, can you finish that? I don't really care if you destructs it or not. We have another one. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna use the animal pulsar. Assuming we have the ability to do so. Muffin, I think you can also construct. There we go. We just need to get this area sealed off. And I think once we get that door built, we can do that. Okay, rifle's no longer having a tantrum. Good news. Really? That's okay. That's not right. There we go. That needs... One more thing needs to be fixed there. Sorry guys, I know that this is absolutely riveting. Oh, I already had it on inside. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, someone's building that. Oh yes, of course. Yes, thank you. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for hanging out, Claiborne. Appreciate it. Yes, I second Rival's sentiment. Drive safe. Let's get you guys actually inside instead. Same for humans. Great, you're already there. Okay, Rival, what are you doing? Resting, work on that. Okay. We're checking, so that's got a wooden door, which isn't the best, but it's better than nothing. Okay, that's sealed. Rival, are you working on that? Yes. Okay, good. Alright. As soon as that's done. Hey, Rat 2 is fully healed. Alright. Kind of terrified to do this. Claiborne died. Alright, they are beginning their assault. Alright, let's send Bishop to activate the animal pulsar. Oh, right, and then the door. Shit. I think this is too late. Maximum bad. No, you're going here. Oh, yep. Alright, that did not go well. Alright, unfortunately, I do not have the bandwidth to continue this right now. That's so many failed attempts when I'm already, like, not doing well. So we're gonna raid out. I do apologize for the shorter stream today, but I will be back, on Wednesday at noon Central Time, or UTC -5, to hopefully do better than what's happening right now. And we'll try to figure out. Yeah, I think we'll do that. We'll start there on Wednesday. We'll switch over to just chatting. Just for a second here. But yeah, so we'll switch out to a different save that we reload from on Wednesday, and try to figure it out, try to do better. In addition to that, sorry, to move things slightly, I may try to do April's SDM. I did do Battle Day on April the first Saturday, whenever it was. So I'm not sure exactly where we'll be with that. I also know that the scores have been posted, so I'm gonna see how scores are there too. And yeah, thanks everyone for being here. I don't know if Lurk Queen is still here. I think she's napping, but we'll get her one more shout out. If I could spell for Lurk Queen, I highly recommend following Lurk Queen, another RimWorld streamer. She does all sorts of different things. She's got major thrombo love. Thrombos are her thing. She saves them. It's great. Yeah, the scores this month are wild. Alright, I'll check it out off stream, kind of on Monday, Tuesday. But yeah, thanks for being here. Where I'm gonna see who we might raid out to within the RimWorld category. I wonder if Adam is still playing RimWorld. I know he's got a themed run going. I think it's Pigskins. I haven't ever really raided out to Adam, so yeah, thank you everyone. Yeah, we're gonna raid out to Adam vs Everything. I really like his Xenotype runs. I think they're fun. Yeah, so if you want to use our raid message, feel free. And I'll catch you guys later. Bye.